Hi everybody, wanted to talk about testing minimal trading on your new bot. It's Brian here from quantlabs.net. Tonight is April 22nd. Okay, I've been testing the minimal trading with Ethereum, trying to set the amount to a minimum. If you have not seen my elite group, elite videos, there's two videos I put up. One called Having Fun in Binance API, and the other one's More Fun in Binance API Trading. Those two videos, one is 48 minutes, the other one is 28 minutes with a bunch of links showing you how I got to this point. But the main point is to trade in when you're developing new bots to minimize your trading amounts, especially on Binance. And when you factor in the minimum bot or the minimum amount, if you know anything about the trading rules for Binance, this is pretty big. It's very confusing to do this, but I go through all of this in the videos. But essentially, when you look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is probably the two most popular items or currencies or coins you'll trade in, this is the minimum you need to have no matter what you're trading. But in Bitcoin, it has to be about this amount. So that translates to, when you convert it to, let's say, US dollar, that's going to be about 540. Okay, so when you look at Ethereum, about 90% of my profitable trades that have been looked at are about in Ethereum. So when you look at Ethereum, this is the minimum you need at 0.01, which translates to in US dollars a little less. So the lower you are, the better. Now, the other thing is you have to factor in the commission fee, which is 0.1% of that. So when you look at this, this is typical test trades that I've been working with for minimum trade. So in here we have numerous combos that I'm testing to see what those amounts are for both the fee, commission fee from Binance, which is in Binance coin, and on top of the amount when I buy whatever in Ethereum, how much that costs. So as an example here, we have our buy and sell, and I cover this in the videos I mentioned in the elite stuff. So if you go here and you just convert this amount in Ethereum, that translates to about 257. So that's what you'll get at the lowest amount you'll get in Ethereum for the currency or coin you want to buy, in this case Dash. On top of that, one thing you need to be aware of is how much BNB will it cost you in the fee. It usually is fairly small, but for my experimentations, this is as low as you can go, about around 250 in US dollars from the Ethereum to US dollars. So this is the fee we're going to look at right now. So if I go over to my converter that I found here, so we are converting BNB, BNB, Binance coin. Okay, so this is the amount, and we're converting into US dollars. So what we're looking at for the fee is one Binance coin is 290. That's not right. Yeah, here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so it's, let's say, this amount. Not even a penny. But as I said, from the testing with the live API, The lowest I could get was roughly about 250, between 240 to 260 for each of these. So we're involving BNB, EOS, Litecoin, XMR, Ethereum Classic, Dash. And so they're pretty consistent right throughout the test here that I've been doing all day. So knowing that, I can now test the live bot with these new additions. Now, one other thing that's very important is when you look at the trading history or order history of Binance, you're not going to get a typical here's my position, and this once we buy and sell and complete that, that you'll get a profit and loss for that call-up position. It doesn't work that way. What you're doing is essentially an exchange. You're buying X in Ethereum, X in Bitcoin. So it does not track them and does not view them as positions. And that's a real mind F, I guess you could call it. And basically what you need to do is, let's say you transfer 1,000 Bitcoin over into your Binance account, and then you want to trade in Ethereum. What'll happen is, because you have no Ethereum in your Binance account, you will get an exception saying, sorry, you don't have enough, and the error or exception is very generic, which is just minimal notional, meaning you don't have enough Ethereum to buy whatever, because all after the transfer and the funding of the Binance account is going to be 100% in Bitcoin. So in order to trade in Ethereum, you need to transfer or buy Ethereum from your Binance. You have to buy Ethereum from your Bitcoin account, or Bitcoin allocation, I guess is a better way to put it. Once you do that, you draw off of that amount in Ethereum, since you buy the Ethereum from your Bitcoin. So do keep that in mind. And when you do transfers, as you can see here, you will buy, let's say, XMR and Ethereum, buy or sell, which is the price. And then you'll have your fill, if it gets filled or not. And then from there, you'll get the commission fee and then the result of the total in Ethereum once you factor in the commission. So do keep that in mind. I will be holding a webinar tomorrow at 12 noon Tuesday on this Eastern Standard Time. I've already put it up on my Facebook. This is very important. That's why I put it in the Binance. Because if you don't understand this, you'll have a very difficult time to understand this. But I try my best to show people this, because I couldn't find it. I couldn't find any information on this from an API standpoint, or from a even a bot software point of view, commercial or not. Didn't find any tutorials on this, so I've kind of put it all together in will be 3 videos, including the webinar itself. So really important that you understand this, and hopefully I'll see you online tomorrow. Just go over to the Facebook page at QuantLabs.net. Under events, you'll find it. We shall talk to you later. Or let me just show it to you now. Let's go to the website, QuantLabs.net blog. Just go over to the blog here. You should find the time right here. So just look up Q&A on Q&A on Binance API trading webinar. So here's all the details there. So just do a search on that. Hopefully this will help you out, and we shall talk to you later.